Hey, Mockin. I'm mostly happy with this as it goes. I feel relatively content with the amount that we're producing. I'm rarely seeing this flare stack trigger, if at all. But what I would like is increased fertilizer production. I really, really would. The only way to get this is through ammonia. I guess what I could do, though, so the nitrogen I'm using here is coming through from 2 separate electrolyzers. Now they're producing a bit of excess hydrogen, and the hydrogen is nice. I'm feeding that into the boiler setup. Also feeding it over to the second sour water cracker, which is using the hydrogen and naphtha to produce a little bit of extra diesel. But I'm wondering if I really need to do that. Should I perhaps not just go ahead and try and turn all of the naphtha into fuel gas, not worry about the hydrogen? Because all I'm doing with hydrogen is I'm occasionally burning it, other than there, which gives me a little bit of extra diesel. But do I need it? Realistically, I've got oodle stacks, way too much diesel as it happens. That produces a little bit of diesel. Let's see, that one goes in here, which is fuel gas. How does it get the other? Oh, there we are. There's the other diesel. Goes up here, meets this one, which is producing... oh, no, that's fuel gas there, then. Oh, right, there we are. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I could just not do that. I could just make fuel gas. Stop splitting it using an electrolyzer. Which takes 100 kilowatts and 3 workers, by the way. It's not a small thing. But between the two of them, they're consuming the output of... They're consuming 2 of the outputs of these. Yeah, so... I could run 6 fertilizer productions off the ammonia being produced here. If, instead, I made the nitrogen using an air separator. I'm sort of feeling that I should. I've got no use for the oxygen that come from the air separator, but that's not an issue, realistically speaking, is it? I can just vent that. The excess nitrogen I'm using to make liquid nitrogen, which is easily enough done. I don't know. Aavak, I published my first book today. I am officially an author now. Oh, congratulations, mate. Massive congratulations. You are now the 3rd Dapperling that I know of that is a published author. Massive congratulations. Can we get a link in chat, please? One of the mods, if you could allow Apocalypse. Oh my god, yes. Apocalypse. Really? Really? Did you just made me... Oh, my lord. I feel like I just went back to school. Sound out the word, Aavak. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, if one of the mods in chat could allow Apocalypse there. Thank you so much, Sheila. Go ahead and drop a link in chat there. That's fantastic news, though. Well done. It's on Amazon, both physical and ebook copies. Good move. Good move. Giving people the choice is never a bad move. All right. But corn farming is done. So let's have a quick look at this. What be the corn farming? 6 months for 58. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. 4 months for 66. Actually... Let me just have a look. So that will produce 13.9. That will produce 13.9. But if I change this to corn... 13.2. Huh. So no. Tater's still better. Oddly enough. That one feels weird. See, that's meant to give me 66 animal feed. Why is it not giving me that around? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Yes, I am absolutely looking at the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. That's... Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Switching over to corn from now on. Now, this does drain more fertility and needs more water. But if we can maintain the output that we've got in terms of fertility there, we only just slightly less production every 60 seconds. However, dramatically better production in terms of animal feed. Dramatically better. What happened to Road Train? Belial happened. Belial. Apparently you're like a force of nature now. You just happen to people. I would love it if the soil over here would be emptied out a little bit faster. Yeah, I can't really do that one. We'll see. That's some import routes. Let me pick out all the locations like these, as it'll make it so much safer for me to just dump all of the dirt out that way. There we go. We've only got we've got 4 places that can end up with dirt. That one doesn't get it. I see. I now need to give them one. Well, actually, technically, no. They're probably not going to have dirt there. There we are. Marvelous. Look at that go. How fair the potato hole? 'Tis the hole for the potates. Oh, it's going quite well so far. All things said and done. Resurfacing a large area. Somehow we just avoided a calamity there. Just. But I'm probably still going to have to want to excavate that out a little bit. Let's set that up. Because otherwise it is going to cause me issues. Karen, where are you? No, sorry, Yuri. I said it this area. Let's make it a lot bigger. Because it will need to be. There we go. And at this point, I'm going to say go ahead and bring that out at least that far. I'm going to need one excavator for Yuri as well. You've got 3, you don't need 3. Let's put 1 here and 2 trucks. Soybean farming. Done and done. New research time. Oh, we're making some progress now. Right, fermentation. We can turn corn mash and oxygen into ethanol and CO2. Ethanol and sulfur into rubber. Water and ethanol into... Oh. Right. I could grow my own fuel. For anything that can burn gas, I can grow my own fuel. That will take some pressure off. And then biodiesel over here, so you can go straight up to diesel. Sure, okay, let's grab it. I think that's probably a sensible one. Additionally, I would like ship bridge after that. Plastic following that. Yeah, going good, going good. At this stage, though, I kind of think I want to upgrade. Ship bridge, let's go. Make it so. You can be America. Oh no. Oh, of course, yeah. You do grow a lot of corn for that kind of stuff, don't you? The Americanware. We're gonna need to excavate this area a bit. In fact, more or less all of it. And then all of this can stop being filled in, I would say. As it doesn't need to be. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. No. I do want that to be filled in. Dirt specifically. And part of it just needs to be enhanced a little bit, that's all. There we go. Getting there. But we've got our new farm all set up. Now the soybeans, 4 months to get 22. It's a hell of a drop. Let's just double check what soybeans can be made from, because on the surface they're really bad. 60 produce 108, but when they produce so little... The only... I guess tofu is the big thing, because it would it would improve the happiness of our population to have that, I guess. I don't know. But for now, I think... Let's just get you out here. Dunk, dunk, all the way across. Likewise down here, we need you running all the way along. This is the water tank. And until I've done a little bit more excavation over here, I'm not going to pipe in the fertilizer just yet. We will, but that'll be a little bit later. Oh wow, they've done a good job of emptying out all that soil. I'm actually very impressed. Very impressed. In fact, I'm actually going to turn all these off because, to be honest, my trucks can handle that automatically. They can take it down there, that's fine. Right. But now we've got corn, there are new things that we can immediately provide to our people. Corn right there being one of them. I'm going to say, yeah. It's kind of a pain, really, to have these in this position, but... It would make more sense for me to put this there, but... I'm not going to. This will be for corn. Keep full. No export, of course. Eventually that's going to be empty. We haven't yet set up the deliveries of corn, so I'm not going to worry about that one just yet. Now, corn will almost certainly exit out along here. So I kind of need to do a bit of planning now. Alright, I think... we need to move these things around. Get that one done quickly. Go, go, go. Yep. Yep. I'm going to decommission this. Use Unity to remove them, so that I can put them back in there quickly. Now my plan here is to redesign the pickup spot over here and remove this water connection. I'm going to sort... We're going to have 3 different crops growing along these farms. This one I want to be corn. Corn is going to exit out on this same location. I don't know what would be in here. Whether this would be... I don't know. Maybe there's probably fruit. I'm fairly certain there was fruit on the option here. Yeah, fruit down here. I'm going to need fruit seeds, but... Can I bring that up? What carries fruit? I don't know. Sadly, I can't see what kind of conveyor they use, but... Alright. We're going to have to temporarily shut all of this down. In fact, all of this needs to be shut down. Go, go, go. Let's make sure all of that is done as quickly as you can. Now, what I intend to do here is first... Got our water pipe that I would like to rise up and over the connection there. So let's actually get that connection planned in, even if I don't yet activate it to be split. But I want this to come up and over, ideally. So from there to here. Actually, it's going to need to cross over quite a few things, so let's just bring it all the way over and then down. There we are. And with that in place, I can now quick deliver and delete this entire line. With that gone, these two can go too. Go. Damn it. Pause. It's okay, trucks. You're going to be fine. I was wondering what would happen if you were on a bridge and then that bridge went. You just thunk down to the ground. Fair enough. Right. So water is reconnected. Great. I actually don't need these three. I could just have one gigantic one if I really wanted to, and maybe I should. However... do we want mega storage for our foods here? Part of me says yes. Oh, chicken farm, not enough food. Thank you very much, chat. Probably what happened here is, yeah. So the problem with the corn. Thank you very much for the use of the Baxi Pass. I'm so sorry for missing that. The problem with this is that if you don't have anything set up and something goes into the bin, it's fine. So I always expect that it will allow that in reverse as well once there's nothing in there. If you didn't expressly tell it to contain something, it's fine with that. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for catching that one, though. Right. I'd honestly remove the specific requirement then. I can't road train. The moment something goes in there, it sticks. They're going to make a chicken run at this, right? Shush. It's fine. Oh, let's go all in with these. Why not? So you'll let me do that? Whatever. Oh. All the way along. Actually, we don't need to do that. We want to bring this back down. Now that's where that needs to be. And we will have a sorter. Well, for now, I need to see where that would line up. Right there, I believe. Will this connect? Yes, it will. Marvelous. So we'll sort potatoes once it's ready. The other one will sort corn. Let's get these made for... Wait. I'm going to... Let's build for the future. I don't know if I'm... actually... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need to change this up or not, but we'll see. For now, let's just assume that I can... that it's going to be 2 unit storages. Okay. Yeah, it might be worth suggesting that as a feature. That where it allows you to empty them in one way, that it should allow it... sorry, when where it allows you to just allow whatever falls in there to be stored. I can fine with only one thing being stored in there, but if it should ever empty, it should go back to being neutral and waiting for something to fall in. Like, there should be a difference between something being designated as the storage and it just being whatever happens to be the first thing comes in. For example, maybe you could have a little halo around this to show that you've set it to be corn. It will never unset from corn. Like, if I'd specifically selected it. Whereas if it's just whatever happens to be the first thing in there when it's empty, it'll just show up like that without any kind of halo. That would actually be super, super useful. Come on, peeps. Need all of this moved. Yep. I just need to wait on the other one. Oh, Winged Fam, thank you very much for the 14 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn. By very small measures. Actually, if I tell this not to keep empty, they should be willing to dump it over there. Yeah, that's much better. Well, I was saying that, but maybe not. They're still like grabbing 5 at a time, even though they can hold 60 at a time. You scallywag. Shipyard is overloaded with cargo. Yes. Ooh, look at that. Now it is probably properly a battleship. This is now a weapon of war rather than exploration. Done. Tates and quick deliver. I'm going to upgrade this so it can pull things out faster than this one. And with that, time to see this in action. Unpause. Oh, it's still sending some down there, which is annoying. Why? Oh, it's because I haven't prioritized it because I'm an idiot. There you go. It's fine. A couple of the potatoes have gone the wrong way. That's not the worst. Alright, need that one quick delivered now as well. That one's going to be for corn. Aurea Storm, thank you very much for the subscription. And the gift subs as well. That's super, super kind of you. Diolch. Wow. You can barely see the potatoes in this. I mean, I could just upgrade this so we can empty out the farms a lot faster. But But I think, generally speaking, they should be okay. These are set to request. So I shouldn't need to expressly tell them to empty. They should just visit when there's stuff to pick up. Potatoes. This one needs to be corn. There we go. Right, finally, let's get this all the way up to here and then down. There we are. Alright, that's a much better farm setup. Do we have the means yet to upgrade them? We don't. How does one get greenhouses again? There. We'll come back to biodiesel. Come back to biodiesel. I want greenhouses. Exhaust filtration will be nice, except that it produces sulfur, which is not really what we need. But it does produce CO2 and low steam, interestingly. Gas injection pump accepts CO2 plus seawater. Provides permanent disposal of gases such as carbon dioxide by dissolving them in a liquid and injecting them under high pressure into the ground. Has no pollution effect. Can be built only on top of a limestone. Oh, only on top of a limestone deposit. That's very interesting. Okay, filters 75% of pollutants from hot exhaust gases by extracting useful resources. I mean, useful is maybe a little bit of a stretch, but okay. We can also get down to the hospital finally. Oh, well, once we've got plastics, we can. Clinic. You need to use steel and plastic to make medical equipment. You need to use ethanol and plastic to make disinfectant. And medical equipment and disinfectant to make medical supplies. It's a big bloody ask, but quite an important ask. Because that is another way of getting a womp load of unity from the settlement. Here we are. We're getting 2 unity from our food. 1.5 from there being food. 0.02 from vegetable, 0.015 from corn, and 0.015 from potato. I mean, realistically speaking, you only need each one of these. But it's nice to get more things because it, you know, takes a little bit of stress off producing them all. Treats, though, is one of the next ones, and it's probably the last one that we strictly need, and that will require plastic, corn, and salt and cooking oil to make snacks and some biomass, or potato salt and cooking oil to make snacks with some biomass. Either way, we'll add it into the queue. Cakes is for much later down the line, I think. But getting greenhouses is will be a big improvement, I think. Why can I see that down there? There we are. Karen has no available designated deposits, or digging areas, rather. Well, that's true, actually, yeah. Okay, let's edit the area a little bit more. Let's start expanding up here. There. We'll slowly eat away at this mountain. We will also add in new designation down here to just expand out a little bit more. Well, actually, do we even need to at this point, I wonder? Probably not. Let's just make sure that everything is filled in properly. We are making more room for our colony to expand up here, and I'm actually really, really happy for that. Tofu gives a decent amount of unit. I imagine tofu would, actually, simply because it's giving a significantly different option to our population. Oh, and the limestone has to be 5 or 6 layers deep? Oof. Okay. Well, I guess over here would be where we would do it then. Fuel station 2 is out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why? Got oodles of fuel. What is the problem here? What is the issue? Boiler could be firing. Do we lack water? We lack water. Well, crap. Okay. Oh, shit. Remember how I was planning on doing something else down here and then the entire colony almost got destroyed? Yeah. Okay, boilers are starting back up again. Though this does touch on the final job that I kind of listed right at the beginning of the stream. We're stable right now, I don't need to make any more. That is having... Well, A, I want to be producing more water over here. But B, I wanted to have my own desalination set up down here. Just to keep the water going over here. Rather than having imports of water, it would take directly from the ocean if it needed it. I think that is time now for us to set that up. See, it's so risky for me to take this away. This array, this is basically my backup power generation. Yes, we haven't needed it in an age. But actually, let's have a quick look. Okay, so the last 128 days. 120 days. Production, consumption, pretty much uniform. 120 months, 100 years. This is where our steam dropped off, and it's kind of been bumping around for a long while, but... This was a big issue, but ever since we got all of this set up, and especially since we automated the delivery of coal, I don't think we're going to have a huge issue. That said, if we need a backup area, perhaps the backup area should... Well, I mean, if I send it down there... My biggest issue here is that it makes more sense to have it nearby where the diesel is being produced. Let me have a look at this. Right, so that little gap there is fine. Got a tiny spot where I might be able to put a pump. Don't need much of one. Yeah, that would work, actually. I could pop it in there without too much issue. Okay. I think we're going to move these. There are lots of places I could put them. But I think having them down somewhere like this probably makes the most sense. And I can just extend that out if I need to. Don't have enough components for that. That's fine. At this stage, I want this all to be deleted. Guess I'll allow imports, but... The issue is the water. Rather desperately need water to be topped up. Previously, this was my main source of water to export to the rest of the colony, but... Hopefully you're coming down to collect some. There we go. We'll resolve this problem first before anything else. Once I've got water over here, then we'll be in a much stronger position. I want these all to be set up as 15. Truck import off. Fuel station is still out of fuel, but now that the boilers have kicked in, we should start seeing fuel flowing again. Certainly not ideal, but... There we are, a little bit more water delivered. Okay. Now, the thing with this is actually just... This does produce quite a lot of fluid. More than enough to top up what we're using it for. So I just need one of these. Find a spot for that to live where it's not going to interact with the others too negatively. There, for example, would be fine. Even over here, if I could fit it. No, that interacts a little bit too much with other things. Sure, about there then. Damn it. Alright. I'll bring it across just a little bit more. Actually, I can pull it all the way down here. Oh, okay, that'll do. That works. Perfect. A, I shouldn't have that there. Not built like that, anyway. Let's adjust this a bit. I'm going to need steam going in. I'm also going to need water going back out.